Hi guys, here we've got the Wurkkos HD05. Now this is a Worklight and 3100 lumens, 335 meters beam. Yeah, so it has a wing light, but only a single one. The HD02 has two wings, so basically this is like a more compact version of the HD02. Now at the time of the recording of this video, they're actually releasing the HD02 Pro, which I think has a green laser and red lights, and I think UV also. Just a quick look at the specs. Pretty standard. It's using the SFT 70.2 LED module, 6000 to 6500 Kelvin for the color temperature. And I've already opened this and used it for like 3-4 months. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly the unboxing. So you get the unit itself. It comes in this bag. You're going to need to remove this battery tab from under the battery. Here it shows you how to unlock it, but after you remove this, it's not locked. So yeah, there's that. You have 2 spare O-rings and a lanyard. Nice. Where's that? Oh, never mind. USB-C to C cable. This does do data. USB 2 speeds, I think. Pretty nice. And that's all you get. There's also a manual. Pretty thick. I prefer the online one, but nice to have still. And then you get this welcome to the Wurkkos family thing. Okay, put that aside. This is the HD05 itself. Belt clip. It does seem removable. Phillips head screws. It's got this raised edge. Probably to prevent it from overheating if you put it down on the table or something. Or not. Or it's just a design. You got the red LED, UV. I wish it had a green laser instead of the UV, but you get what you get. Side light that turns on by itself. UI is pretty simple. Double click for max brightness. Double press again to go to the lowest. And then press to go to whatever setting it was at before. So if I double press, it'll go to the brightest. Double press, lowest, press once. It'll just... It didn't revert properly, but yeah, there's that. Hold to brighten and dim. If you double press, it switches the direction. This is UV. You can't really see it that well, but ooh, the red. Red is also quite intense. Pretty nice for night walks. This is the UV. Let's see. If I can get this real quick. It makes things look different. This is that orange battery tab. There's also brighter mode. You can also fully dim and brighten the red LED. The UV does not have that. The flashlight, however, does. Sorry if it's really bright. The side light, you can change the color temperature. USB-C charging port. And it's got this thing here to show you which way it turns. It turns on automatically. There's a sensor here. Now, one thing I'm seeing is that the bottom here, if it'll focus, the bottom where this the light locks in, it's starting to scratch. Yeah, it's starting to scratch. Also, when you're turning it, sometimes you do nick the metal, so as you can see, the arrow there is a bit shiny. It does turn really easily, but to be honest, I don't really find this as useful as a fixed side light. The belt clip clips on nice, but it's not very. The light is so heavy, so that the belt clip isn't really that great, because it just gets snagged on the magnet and it slides right out of your pocket or your belt or whatever. And yeah, that's how I got the first ding on the light, less than like a few days. And yeah, you get a 5,000 milliamp hour 21700 battery cell inside. Yeah, 3 months, and I haven't cleaned it yet. I do believe these are protected cells. Seems like this is low profile. You've got this spot for like a camera mount or tripod. Not sure why you'd want to use that with this, but nice to have, I guess. That's basically it for the light. One thing I do hate about this so far is it's very heavy. And this is just such a small surface area, and so it just tips really easily. Like, you just bump it a little and it just falls. Especially if you're using the light. It's just not very stable. I do wish they had like a larger bottom piece, or somehow were able to make the form factor a bit smaller for everyday carry, or just like a mechanic. You know how they have those pockets near their chest? That would be nice. Now, this light has been my go-to for a long while. Only issue is that this belt clip. See the issue? No? Here, let's compare it to these other work lights. And this is not a work light, this is a tactical flashlight, but I'm going to include it. You see the difference? These all have one little notch so that it can slip on into your pocket or onto your belt really easily. This one does not. Even this one has it, even though it's a little bit more subtle. But the belt clip is strong. It does stay on. I don't have to worry about it falling off. Same thing here. This one, same thing. This one, I think it's just a lot easier to bend. So with this weight and the belt clip not being as strong or stiff, I do feel like it falls off easier. This one's still stronger. Okay, now, yeah, this thing's seen a lot, and I really still do recommend this UV. Really simple UI, green laser, side light. Now, I like the side light that's like fixed. To be honest, the Klein one might be my favorite. It's just not very bright. It's like offset, so there's no extra light at the bottom here. I personally like the light at the top. Now, it's not very bright. This one's brighter, but I feel like it just doesn't go as far, especially because the top of the light here, or top of the top of the light does not have the light bar, and so it's not as useful because you're just shining most of the light at the table at that point. If you have it from above, sort of about the same issues. This one, I'm like, you do get sort of a dark spot right here, but it's still completely functional. Now this thing does 2000 lumens. This thing is now my brightest flashlight currently. I do have another one on the way. This one does 3100. So yeah, it's going to be my brightest, second brightest, third brightest, and the thing I do not use anymore. This is great flashlight though, if you can get it really cheap. I think it's discontinued, but alkaline batteries are just so yesterday. The battery life on all three of these has been pretty good though. I haven't really noticed any significant degradation. So that's basically it for the introduction, and I'm going to show you the brightness comparison and beam shots. Okay, so now I'm going to start testing the Wurkkos HD05. So as you can see, it's quite dark, but you can still see the sky and it's moving. So I'm going to start with the dimmest flashlight I have, which is this Klein Tools Worklight. So it has an inspection style beam and not very far throw, but you can see this light back there. So for a cheap flashlight, not bad. HD01 Pro, pretty good, especially for its size. This is 12,000 lumens, or 1,200 lumens. So for an SP31 V3, 2,000 lumens, not bad. Actually pretty bright already. Wurkkos HD05 on max brightness, which is 3,000 lumens or 3,100. Boom. Pretty big difference. Now I'll move on to testing the side light. So what do I think about the Wurkkos HD05? It's really hard to decide, really. Like, it's not a bad light. It's pretty bright. It's useful. Has a red light. It's pretty convenient. And has UV. I don't use UV much. I wish it was a laser. But it's pretty useful and it's pretty bright. USB-C charging. 21700 cell for, that's 5000 milliamp hour for longer battery life. I literally have not charged this in a while. It's got a side light. The side light, I wish it could be better. It's only up to 300 lumens on cool and 240 on warm. So I wish it could be better. The form factor is just not very convenient, because like if you're gonna be carrying this chonker every single day, that's gonna be impressive. But there's no way I'm gonna carry like this much extra weight around with me, especially if I'm working. This is gonna be something that I'd only grab if I like really desperately needed what it offered. So if you were to take it on a job or at work, I think this is gonna be meh. Like if it's really dark and you need light and you want something that's more what would you call it? More portable, then you'd probably take this. It's basically does everything you need. But I don't know. If it's gonna be a small task, this would make sense. If it's a bigger task, you might as well just grab the whole entire light. So I think this is going to be maybe a 3.5. Not very EDC friendly. And yeah, but the HD01 Pro is absolutely a great option. Way more smaller. I mean, like, that is a big difference. And so I'd still recommend this. Absolutely great product. Surprisingly, they're still selling it in blue. I thought that was an anniversary limited color, but it seems like now it's still available. And I think this is $32 at the time of recording on Wurkkos' site. They have a sale. This one is like $62. Its original price is $109, so sort of a steep discount. I'm not sure why it's still going, but it's there. So yeah, the light is not bad. It's just I would not prefer it. That's just my opinion. You might have a different opinion, and I hope that I've given you the information you need to make your own opinion. Like, do you like a bigger size with more power and more battery life and some nifty features, or do you want something compact, still pretty powerful, and got a great array of features? I mean, like, this thing hasn't died on me yet while I'm working, so, but at the same time, I haven't really used it for that long. Usually, like, if I need a headlight, I'll just get a headlight. If I need more light, I'll just turn on the light. Like, yeah. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and maybe consider subscribing. You don't have to turn on notifications. I don't care about that. It just means a lot when the number goes up. So maybe check out some of the affiliate links down below. Those help me out, and I'll see you in the next one.